The grace and majesty of today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by an enthusiastic donation from the wonderful Andrew DeMarsh. Thank you, sir.
Hi guys. So, we get to do something really cool now. You get 10 minutes of my day right now. And at this moment, you have all toured the whole building, you've seen all of our labs and all of our stuff and everything we do. And right now, that camera and that microphone are feeding to the internet, and anybody who wants to tune in can see and hear everything I say right now. On top of all of that, this gentleman in the back holding a camera that will go out to YouTube tomorrow. And you are what is called an uncurated audience, which means we have no idea who you are. I don't know anything about you, and I can't control that. So you could be anybody. And this goes for the adults too. I'm not just a high voltage guy here. I actually own this place. I started this company. I'm the boss. And every time we do a big tour, for anybody, no matter how old they are, at the end of it, after they see all our stuff and everything we do, even when the building is a complete mess in the middle of a remodel like it is today, you, on live television, get to ask me absolutely anything you want. There are no rules to this. And we do this because it is very important to teach you guys a really simple lesson. That it is your ability to ask questions and demand evidence of people in positions of power. Because someday you're going to vote. And it's my job to help you be a giant pain in the butt for all the people you're going to vote for. So, what do you want to know? You can ask me anything you want. Go.
I want to know why thunder makes fire.
Why thunder makes fire? It actually works kind of backwards to that. Lightning is static electricity. Have you ever walked across the room and like shuffled your feet and touched somebody and get a little zap? Like touch a doorknob or something? Get a little spark? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm touching the slides.
Okay. What happened when you did that was by moving you made static electricity, and lightning works the same way. When tiny little pieces of dust and really big clouds and that move through the air, they make a little bit of static electricity. And they're really big, so it all adds up. And that makes a little zap, and we call that little zap of lightning. And that little zap of lightning is really, really, really hot. So the air around it gets heated up, and hot air takes up more space than cold air, so that makes a shock wave and it makes a sound. It's the same way as hot air balloons work. Hot air takes up more space than cold air, so it floats. Next question. Go.
I know thunder. Thunder means it's fire where you blow up machines.
Frequently I blow up machines when there's thunder. Mistakes here get very expensive. Go.
Light and thunder mix up with, then they just go around and I got something.
Okay. Raise your hand. Go. Yes. Which is why when we make a really loud noise in there, it's important to let people know that we're about to make a loud noise. And that's why we did that. Like right before we made the big boom, you heard We do that to let everybody in the building know that the explosion you're about to hear is okay. Sometimes there's not okay explosions here. Go! Try that and do it louder.
What does fire and water make when you mix it together?
If you mix fire and water together, you usually make steam in a cold spot. Here's something kind of cool that most of you have never known. How many of you at your house right now have a gas stove? Like the stove in your kitchen makes a little blue fire. How many of you, raise your hand if you have a little blue fire in your stove? Okay, this will only work for you people. All of the other people who have an electric stove that looks like a big spiral, it doesn't work with that. But here's a really cool thing. Whenever you make fire, you make water too. This is true. And if you have a gas stove, the next time you have a pot on the stove, like you're boiling water for spaghetti or something, if you look at the side of the pot on the stove, if it's a gas stove, you'll see steam come up the sides of the outside of the pot. That's coming from the fire. And see, everybody here, like all the adults are like, yeah, I noticed that before, and now you know why. Whenever you make fire, you actually make water and carbon dioxide as a byproduct. Next question. You got your hand up, go.
Why is thunder so loud?
Thunder is so loud because it's really, really big. Like when you see lightning at night, you don't really realize just how big that is. It's like when you look at the moon, you can cover it with your thumb. I mean, how big can it really be? Lightning goes all the way from the cloud to the ground, and it's totally normal for clouds to be a mile high, sometimes more. So that's like 5,000 feet. The little thunder we made in the room just a few minutes ago, that thunder was about 8 inches long, so it's about this big. So if it was that loud at only 8 inches long, imagine how long it is at a mile. A mile is 5,280 feet. Yes, I know that off the top of my head. Go. You don't have to cover your ears still. We're done with the loud part. What does what thing mean? Up there? The puck? The big white thing? That's our Wi-Fi. You'll see those all over the building. That's so we can get on the internet. It's what lets my watch talk to the internet. Next. Go. You. From the diaphragm! You're a tiny person!
Say it louder. Say it
louder. Why can't we go in a thing?
In a cage?
In a cage? Because you will die.
It's dangerous.
I'm only allowed to kill one kid a year. Like our insurance company only covers one kid a year. I save that for Boy Scouts. As a rule. Yeah. Go!
Why do you have to kill it? You said me?
Huh?
No.
When they don't listen to instructions. Sometimes it has to happen. Next question. Go, way to that.
Why do fire can make light? Say louder.
What?
Why does sparks
Fire makes a thunder because it heats up the air. The sparks can make fire because sparks are very hot. And that's how fire starts. Go.
The fire comes from hot lava and they boom out.
You've got it backwards. Yeah! See? How about that? Okay, think of it like this. Right now, if I jump up, I get pulled back to the ground right away, right? That's gravity. Gravity works. So the whole world is squishing together really tight. It's pulling everything down, right? So, if you squeeze things together really, really, really hard, they get hot. So if you squeeze rocks together really, really hard, like the weight of all the world squeezing together, makes the rock so hot. Huh? Gravity wells. So, you learn in college. So you squeeze all the rocks together really, really hard, they get really, really hot, they melt, and if there's a hole, you have a leak, and they shoot out. So you're right, you're absolutely right, but you were right backwards. So now you're right forwards. So go. The lava becomes lava from the pressure which makes it hot. That lights things on fire. Next question. We got time for one more. What do you got? Did I answer all the questions? Did I? No, I got one. Go. You don't have to cover your ears anymore. We're not going to make any more explosions. Probably.
If you mix hot lava with water,
if you do it too fast, yes. If you're ever playing with lava, don't add water to it. So you know. This is important. Like if you're just hanging out in your backyard, playing with lava, it happened. You laugh. This actually happened. There was a guy, there was a farmer. You can look this up. There was a farmer in Mexico who was just hanging out in his field. He's just got like a field of corn, right? And he's just got a big open field of dirt. And one day, for no reason, just ta-da, a little tiny baby volcano formed. And it's a lot bigger now. But they start out as just a little hole. So you should check your yard when you get home and make sure you don't have a volcano in your yard, because it can happen. It happened to a guy in Mexico. And this wasn't like a million years ago. Like there's stuff about this. You can look this up. Sometimes things just appear. Sometimes things just happen. Like this, watch. Sometimes things just magically appear.
What?
No, you can't have it. Alright guys, my 10 minutes is up. Thank you everyone for coming today and hanging out. Like magic. I'm a scientist. We can do all kinds of cool stuff.
Friends, what do you say?
Thank you all for coming. I'm not just a high voltage guy, I'm actually the president of the company. All of this, I'm kind of the boss. And right now, you have just toured our entire building, seen all of our stuff and everything we do. And for the next 10 minutes, you get me on camera with no possible way to prepare. I have no notes, I have no next. And I'm on live television right now on that camera, that microphone. And you get to ask me absolutely anything you want. There are no rules to this. This goes for the adults too. You can ask me anything you want. So you get 10 minutes. What do you want to know? Go. Hit me.
Is there anything else outside or something in the building?
Like stuff that we have outside?
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. We have a fire truck.
I want to see the fire
You can't see the fire truck.
Why?
You have to come back to see the fire. The fire truck needs brakes right now, and I can't move the fire truck, which is why it is not on display. Because one of my very smart and intelligent, competent staff broke the fire truck. I'm not going to say who because I'm on television right now, but they know who they are. And I want them to know that the dreams of a young girl were shattered today because our fire truck is broken. And you should cry for like 3 days just so he feels bad. Go! One!
How?
Why or how? Pick one.
How
the brake line broke. And it turns out brakes are kind of important on a really big fire truck. Go.
Julian, if you're not going to listen,
The big robot arm? We didn't build that. A company in Germany called KUKA built it. We just installed it. But that was a really big job.
So what's the other pieces?
That's the whole thing.
Wait,
That's the whole... Anything you want to hang on the end, you got to build.
hey,
Yeah. You already went. Go.
How do you make electric?
How do you make electric? Traditionally, electric is created, like we make it, through the transduction of mechanical energy. Usually it starts out as chemical energy. You make things really, really hot through various means, like you light coal on fire or have a nuclear reactor. You boil a lot of water like a really big coffee pot, and you use that to turn a big steam engine. Go.
How did you make that invention?
How did I make what invention? The lightning or the explosion? I have a lot of really smart friends, and we like to get together and do nerdy things. Like, okay, I'm a smart guy, but you know stuff that I don't know. So if you and I got together, we could build stuff that you and I can't build on our own. So that's what this whole place is smart weirdos getting together and building stuff. Go!
I can do that. Do you have any robots or bodies and stuff?
Robots that are what?
Like bodies?
A bunny?
have bodies.
Oh, bodies.
I do that.
Yes, we do. But it's like this tall, and I don't know where it is right now. But I've seen it. I know he's got grippy hands. Go.
How did you make a big ball?
The big ball. The big black ball in the other room?
Yeah.
That hangs from the ceiling? I didn't make that. We got that donated. It used to be a test chamber for light bulbs. I'm going to turn it into a giant disco ball, but I need a lot of mirrors. Go. Yeah, I have an office. It's a nice office, too. I'm the president. My office has a window. That's what you get for being the boss.
I just want to get a camera.
I have a computer that's very, very big. Go.
You guys have
I have six big arm robots, but only 5 of them work. The 6th one is out in front of the building right over there, and that's just a lawn ornament. You'll see it outside the front door. You step outside and turn on. Next, go. It depends on what you're 3D printing, but it takes a very long time. Sometimes it takes all night long. I've had them take like all night. Go! Do I have what? Animal robots? We had a cat, but I killed it. I regret nothing. I killed the cat robot because one of my staff, who thinks he has a sense of humor and doesn't, hid the cat robot in the heating vent in my office, where it meowed for 2 weeks before I could find it. The cat robot was found by me and has not been found by anybody else since. Go!
Why do you have an air hockey?
Because air hockey is awesome.
wanted to see.
Also, I'm really good at beating people at air hockey. By the way, the best air hockey player in the building is that tall blonde woman right there, who is evil and a horrible person and will take all your money if you bet against her on air hockey.
No. How did you kill the
Did you
robot
raise your hand?
cat?
Did you raise your hand? Okay, go.
How did you kill the robot cat?
You pick it up with one hand. You hold it firmly. You push hard down at the ground and you let inertia and gravity do the rest. Go. You're like, you put your hand down, I forgot my question. Try
How did the other people make the robot?
Do you have a big company that makes robots?
How did they make it?
I don't know. They start with casting aluminum. The cool thing is the company that made our big robot started out, the first thing they made, like back a million years ago, was garbage trucks.
Really garbage?
This is true. Go.
How do you guys make robots?
We don't make robots. KUKA makes robots. No, we make robots. We make robots from kits and parts and stuff like that. We have a big room downstairs with a lot of parts, and you can come here and learn how to make robots. Yes, kids, like you. What?
You better not make me a robot!
You gotta make a robot. I built a place where you can make a robot.
Yeah, you're a creative robot.
You need to learn what entitled means. Next, go. Hey! Chill. You had a question, young lady, over there. You had your hand up. One of you two, I don't remember which. Was it you? Like, I already did it. Was it you? Okay, what's your question?
I really wish I could take this home.
Huh?
I really wish I could take this home.
What is it?
It's a 3D.
Well, you'll have to come here and make one and take it home.
How do you use a
3D printer? Like, how does that work?
How do you use a 3D printer?
No, I mean, like, if I wanted to print something, do I just
Oh, you come in here and say, I want to print something.
and then I pay you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're going to do the work,
Okay.
but we'll teach you how.
Oh, okay.
But you're
Which is pretty much how everything in the building works. You come in here and say, I want to do things.
another Bulbasaur or a Pikachu for me. Stop. Okay. Hey.
There's pills for that now. You don't have to joke anymore. It's going to be okay.
But I really want one. I don't.
Okay,
You're not
we're
taking
gonna
them
have
with
to
that.
learn
You're
how to
not
use a 3D
everybody else.
printer.
You were not taking them home.
We'll teach you how. You
Yep.
can do that.
There you go.
You can make that in any color you like. Go. It's like a couple bucks. It's not expensive. It's really, really cheap. Jared,
15 cents a gram.
how much is it to 3D print the Pikachu? Ballpark.
I'd say $5.
If that. Oh, the bulb? That's the Bulbasaur? Yeah, it's like $1 to print that. Go.
But then you have to come back for it?
No, you have to hang out and print it.
But I thought you said it takes overnight sometimes.
Not all of them. That one takes a couple hours.
Okay.
I want to make a Pikachu. Don't even touch that. I want a
Yeah, that one there is 2 hours.
Okay.
I want to make
And it's fun to watch.
I want to make a Pikachu.
So we're going to make a Pikachu. Any other questions?
Mom and Dad.
Go.
How to make things moving the table when we're just sitting.
So what are you going to do about that?
He keeps telling me to stop and he keeps saying okay, but he's not stop moving it.
Okay, so you have a desire. You have a reasonable request. You have to communicate that in an effective manner. Okay, did you ask him nicely?
Yes.
Did he stop?
No.
Then you punch him in the... No. Who is the person you're asking? Will you stop moving the table? Okay, do you know what happens if you don't stop moving the table? See how I'm a really nice guy? I'll stop being a really nice guy, okay? Cool. It's that easy, you just communicate. It's effective.
Hey,
If that doesn't work, go on this one. Next question. Go, I'm going to regret this.
Okay, so how did you like make the thing?
The thing? The lightning or the explosion? Both? The thing that makes the lightning? No lie. The thing that makes the lightning is made out of sewer pipe from Home Depot. The exact same pipe that is like when you flush the toilet. That's the pipe that goes down.
And the other thing?
You can do science with stuff.
And the other thing?
The other thing is made from what it was originally an industrial conveyor system that I took apart. How many of you like to take things apart and see how they work? Now as you do that, start saving the parts and build cool things out of them. That's how we make explosions. Any other questions? You got one more. One more question. You, go.
My brother Cody, he has like airsoft guns.
Okay.
Like he if they don't work, he takes them apart and he uses parts.
Yeah, you can do cool stuff with that. There's a lot of neat parts in airsoft guns. Toasters are fun too. Alright, thank you everyone for coming. You guys are awesome. What? You can make toasters into a really cool thing to help make model airplanes. That's what I did. I had to cut styrofoam, so I used a toaster. Thank you everyone for coming. You guys have fun. You have to listen to them. They're grown up.
Friends, did you all say thank you?
No, we're just going to
Want to see something cool?
sell it.
You just wait. You just wait.
Do you find yourself needing a World War II vintage typewriter desk?
anywhere you like. Hey, anybody out there who wants to buy an awesome desk, check this out. Legit steel case.
For now. Yeah, that's a good
It's
idea.
got the cool corner.
For the typewriter.
If you're into badass, hardcore, ultimate, like gorillas could have sex on this desk. It's like that. If you want it, let me know. Because we're upgrading and I got a whole bunch of surplus desks, and that is a desk with a lot of history. That used to be Batman's desk. What?
We don't.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah, here. You take the camera.
It's
I'll
not
do
very
that.
good.
It's
That
really
wheel
good.
is not.
You just gotta know how to love it.
Oh, and that wheel likes to come off once in a while. Let me plug that side
Why?
so you don't
What are
get
you
it
worried
down
about?
in the engine.
In the hole?
No, the big hole.
It's not gonna hurt anything.
You're gonna get dust in
It's
there.
coolant.
Still.
Anything smaller than like an 1/8 inch is not gonna be a problem. Little tiny dust? Nah. We're gonna flush it anyway. I got some of these that are 2-inch,
Yeah, I might
Find me
have one
one.
too. Here,
because this one's too big.
just stop
But-
recording.
Yeah, just stop. Oh, much better. Oh, yeah. I think it's funny that you're worried about like dust particles in here. It's cooling system, and this
It
thing.
still shouldn't be going through the
This
engine.
engine's as clapped out as a Catholic cooter. It's fine. Besides, now I'm wet sanding.
Up top, there's a little bit more area you gotta do. No, I mean another spot completely.
Oh.
The
Oh, for
thermostat.
the thermostat up
Yeah.
here, yeah.
I try to get that scraped off, but it's so
I
old.
get it. It's so comfortable to lean over this thing. I'm loving that. I'm living the dream.
I could grab you a blanket to put there.
Put a blanket here. I'll have a nap.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize like it was a perfect day for NASCAR yesterday.
Yeah.
God, that heat, like, I didn't realize until afterwards, like, that heat lets the sun down on you.
You gotta get just the right angle for that one spot.
I'm gonna come around this side.
Watch it, you don't get schmutz on the lens. I'm swinging a lot of water here. Derp, 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 derp.
Liz is back.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, Liz.
That looks a bit better. Focus, you stupid thing.
Doesn't work. You gotta say focus, you fuck. What do we gotta get left?
Let me look.
Do I gotta go down here?
If we can just get,
It doesn't look like
you
that.
see this, the little channel right there?
Yeah. In
If
here?
you can just get the bottom of that little channel
Down
right
in
there.
here?
Yeah, down.
Okay.
No, not inside it. Get right
Down here?
here, yeah. 'Cause then the rest won't matter. That should be pretty good.
Oh, hey, that's a help. You're my real friend.
Nothing inside though. No, none of that has to be done.
I figured that got all stuffed up. I'll just clean it up a little bit. There you go.
And then right here.
I'm getting in the goddamn thing.
Just don't put your foot through the radiator.
Have I ever done that? Ever?
I don't
Ever?
know.
That just needs a paper towel to wipe it off and it's good.
Here. Paper towel. Thank you, Elizabeth.
The little one is Liz. The big one is Liz.
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 Perfect.
Alright, you do that to her one time. I want to see this. Okay, yeah.
Here's your flashlight.
Yeah, pretty.
Or camera.
You'll only do it once. This is a camera.
I'm tired of it.
Camera.
Pretty
We'll be back.
I'm pretty sure
The grace and majesty of today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by an enthusiastic donation from the wonderful Andrew DeMarsh. Thank you, sir.